Hey fishing friends, JC here with Rad Reeling Fishing. Listen you guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you the #1 reason. I'm going to show you an actual experiment, hands-on demonstration of why we should be snelling our circle hooks onto our main line or leader lines, okay? And you guys are going to be amazed at this demonstration. I went to a seminar the other night. So charter boat captain, he is an expert fisherman for offshore. Guys, I learned so much about fishing, okay? Anyway, he was sharing why it's so important to snell a circle hook, and then he kind of gave a demonstration as to how and why a circle hook works the way that it works, okay? Well, listen, in this video, you guys, we're gonna snell a circle hook, and then we're also gonna tie a circle hook on with a regular clinch knot or an improved clinch knot. We're gonna do an experiment, a demonstration. You guys are gonna be amazed at what happens here. This captain was talking about the hookup ratio when you snell a circle hook compared to when you don't snell a circle hook. Is the hookup ratio is a lot higher. We're going to demonstrate that today. All right, guys, a couple things real quick, okay? I added a $1 tier to my Patreon page. You guys make sure you go over there and check that out. I'll put a link in the description area below. And also, I've added a Facebook page /Rad Reeling Fishing, okay? Link in the description area. Let's get on with this demonstration here.
Now, on this one, I'm just going to tie an improved clinch knot here. A little saliva. Cinch that down. Cut that tag end off. Now, usually when I tie a clinch knot, I leave that tag end about 1/8 of an inch, okay? That gives it a little bit of room in case it wants to slip. See, it already slipped right there. It's down to about 1/16 of an inch there. All right, guys, so here we go. On the left side, I have the improved clinch knot. On the right side, I have the snelled circle hook, okay? Here we go. I'm going to drop them in the cup, and we're going to pull them both at the same time. All right, they both hooked on. That was good for #1. #2, look at that. The snell hook got it, the clinch knot didn't. All right, let's do #3. Look at that. The snell hook got it, the clinch knot missed it. Let's do #4. The snell hook got it, the clinch knot missed. Let's do #5. They both got it. Let's do #6. Look at that. The clinch knot missed it again. All right, I'm going to switch them, okay? And we're going to do experiment B. So now we have the snell knot on the left side, and we have the clinch knot on the right side. So here we go with 1B. Snell knot caught, clinch knot missed. Here we go with 2B. Look at that. Snell knot caught, clinch knot missed. They both caught that time. Here we go with 4B. Look at that. The snell caught and the clinch knot missed. All right, guys, so I'm going to do another run here. I'm going to adjust this clinch knot a little bit. I'm going to get a little bit straighter on the hook. Okay, there it is, a little bit straighter. And we're going to do this experiment again. Drop our clinch knot in on the left, our snell on the right. And here we go with experiment C. Here's 1C. Look at that. The clinch knot missed again. The snell knot caught it. Here we go again. That was slow. I'm just going to do a little slower on both of them. All right, well, but if I go faster, you see how that clinch knot misses every time if I go a little bit faster. Let's go really slow and see what happens. And if we go really slow, the clinch knot works. But I'm telling you guys, if we go a little bit faster, and I'm not jerking it. I'm not jerking it. This is just regular speed, guys. I'm not going fast. But that clinch knot just keeps flipping out. All right, so you might be asking yourself, why is the clinch knot not hooking onto the cup the way that the snell knot is hooking onto the cup? Well, one of the reasons is it's the leverage, the way that the snell knot is actually tied to the eye of the hook. It causes that hook to spin. And the other thing is when you have a clinch knot, you have that little tag end on there. And that little tag end can interfere and cause that hook knot to work and operate the way that it's supposed to. And you also have the knot on top of the hook that acts as an interference point. You know, so if a fish has got his mouth closed and that hook is coming through and it hits the tag end, it could cause that hook to not go in the right direction. Whereas when you have a Snell hook and that fish has got his mouth closed and there's no interference, okay? That hook is gonna operate the way that it's supposed to. Now here's an interesting observation too, just while we're talking out. You know, why does the circle hook work the way that it does? And the thing is when that thing is in a fish's mouth, okay, and you pull that hook out, it actually hits on that flat part of the hook right there, and it causes the hook to actually roll that way. When it hits that flat spot and it rolls, boom, like that, whatever it hits, and it causes that hook to roll like that. I'm gonna hook myself if I keep messing around.
Pretty amazing, right? All right, guys, let me show you how to snell a circle hook a couple of different ways, and it's really important the direction that the line gets threaded through the eye of the hook in order for it to be the most effective. So let me show you that right now.
All right, let the knot tying begin. Okay, here we have our 7/0 circle hook again, okay? So if you're just doing a leader line, you're gonna take your leader line and you're gonna cut it off. You're gonna cut it off, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 feet. So you've got just your leader line. It's a pre-made leader line that you're tying with this particular circle knot, okay? You wanna put the beginning, you want your leader to go through the front of the eye of the hook, and then pull your line down on the hook like that, okay? You can pull it way down because you're gonna cut that off. All right, and then take your main line and then just wrap it around from the top. Wrap it around from the top down like that, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Okay. Now, whenever you bring this leader line, okay, on the long end of the leader line where you're going to tie it to a swivel or whatever, you want to bring this now back through the back of the eye of the hook. Okay, the back of the eye of the hook. And what makes that important is whenever you pull with that line coming in from the back of the eye of the hook, whenever you're pulling, it's causing that hook to turn like that because of the direction. If you have it going through the other way, let me just show you that real quick. If you run it through the front of the eye of the hook on that last pass, pull that tight. You run it through the front of the eye of the hook. Whenever you pull on that whenever you pull on the circle hook, what it's doing is it's causing the leverage to make the hook go back down that way. See? Like that. So you always want that last part of your, when you tie that circle hook on that last part, you want it to come through the back of the eye, the back of the eye of the hook, which is opposite of where the point is. Okay, the back side, like that. And then that way when you set the hook, you're always pulling, and it's always pulling in that direction to cause that hook to turn. All right, so that's method number 1, the fast way to attach a circle hook on to your leader line. Okay, this is like a pre-made leader line here. Ta-da-ta-da-da-ta. All right, guys, so let's go over the second method here. Now, this is going to be used whenever you're just doing your main line to a hook. You only need like one end of your line. Here's the hook. We're going to thread this through the front of the hook this time. Thread it through the front of the hook like that, and then we're basically going to tie this on with a uni knot, okay? So you get it threaded through and you pull your tag in through about 10-12 inches, and then take that tag in and create a loop like that. Create a loop like that, and then you want to pinch that right below the eye of the hook. Okay? Like that. And then from that point, we're just going to tie a uni knot. We're going to feed this through the center of that loop. And we're just going to wrap it down the shank of the hook. And it can be done, I wouldn't say like really super quickly. This knot works really good for snelling a hook when you've already got your leader line tied onto your main line, or you're just tying your circle hook directly to your main line. Okay, and once I feed it through, see how I've got those, I kept those nice and even. I'm just going to pinch everything that I just did right there. See, I'm kind of like holding the end. You guys, you're just going to have to practice this until you get it, but you're basically just tying a uni knot around the hook in one part of the line. Pinch it like that, okay? And then once you do that, you can just take the main end right here and just pull it tight, okay? And then pull that whole knot up tight to the bottom of the hook. You can see that's really nice and nice, evenly snelled there. Now I'm going to pull the tag end tight. Also, I'm going to pull the main line tight again. And there we go. That's it right there. And see how we went through the front of the eye of the hook, and that way the line is laying on top of the hook, so you get that leverage, and that hook will spin whenever you put some pressure on it.
All right, guys, check out Patreon and Facebook. Thumbs up are appreciated. Get out there and go fishing, man. Life is fun. We got to live it. See ya.